guess you give me things I didn't give to you. And well, our old friend, why are you so shy?
Hearken unto me, come on an adventure back through time, 8 centuries to medieval Nottingham. Experience the sights, sounds and smells of medieval Nottingham and live my legends for yourself at the Robin Hood Legacy.
Is a new charity that was set up by Graham Allen, the MP for Nottingham North, and it's all about making Nottingham North a great place, a brilliant place to live, to grow up and to grow old. And for me, my role within Rebalancing is to develop creativity. It's so important in people's lives to have a means of creative expression and a place to go, to socialise and to just fulfil your creative potential. And within Nottingham North, you know, there are significant issues of multiple deprivation, and so it's really important that people living in the outer estates actually are able to take advantage of the brilliant creativity that there is in the city centre. My role is about developing partnerships with the city arts organisations and making sure that they're delivering outreach projects and engaging audiences that live in the outer estates. So from a very broad level, you know, that people are aware of that they get on the tram and the bus and they go into the city centre and are able to go and see galleries and the theatre and take advantage of the opportunities that are there. But at the same time recognising that, you know, there are reasons why people don't do that now, and that people aren't engaging because it's expensive, and you know, it's just often people just don't feel like it's for them. So we have to develop strategies to engage new audiences and to develop people's own creativity that's within everybody. I'm sure that everybody's got a creative spark somewhere. Everybody has high aspirations when they're younger, and you know, all 8-year-olds want to be astronauts or do something wonderful, and we need to make sure that that's not, you know, that is kept alive as they go into their teenage years and adulthood, and that there are opportunities for people to turn their ideas into action, and businesses and people can develop you know, brilliant creative ideas and make money and make a living from them. So we need to make those connections with city arts organisations that can mentor and support creative people in the outer estates, and we need there to be places to go within communities and neighbourhoods in Nottingham North, in Basford, in Bulwell and Bulwell Forest, Bestwood, Bilborough and Aspley, in those 6 wards that make up Nottingham North, to make sure that we've got vibrant open spaces, that we've got great libraries with lots of opportunities, that, you know, there are just the myriad things that there are to do and to see. But at the moment, unfortunately, you know, there are pockets of activity, but not a really coordinated approach, and that's what my job's all about.
I'm the project lead here at the Broadway Cinema, and I've been appointed to look after a new initiative funded by the British Film Institute. We're looking to run a new pilot film project in Nottingham North in 2017, all about focusing on community cinema. So we're going to recruit individual volunteers and train them and mentor them to run their own community cinemas all over North Nottinghamshire.
So why do you think this is important?
So I think this project is important because we want to encourage all types of different people to engage with cinema.
The Lace Market Theatre began in the 1920s with 2 societies, the Philo-Dramatic Society and the Playgoers Group, who amalgamated in the 1940s. They then had a theatre down in St Anne's, but when they had slum clearance down there, they had to move out, and so in 1970 they bought this building, which was an old chapel, and they were then the Nottingham Theatre Club in the Lace Market Theatre. In about 1978, they formed a charitable trust called the Lace Market Theatre Trust, which was quite separate from the Nottingham Theatre Club, in order to be able to build an extension on the back of the existing theatre. And the club and the trust amalgamated in 2004 to form the Lace Market Theatre Trust. With the Lace Markets Theatre does give opportunities for people to try things out. We've had 1 or 2 who've gone on to professional acting, but they're very few and far between, because of course Nottingham isn't the place to be to get known in the professional theatre. But we have had some people go on in things like, we've got one woman who went on and she's now freelance stage manager, having started stage managing here. These are some of the costumes for Bronte, which is our next production, which opens on November the 14th. This is just, these are display cases of our connection with the 2 Karlsruhe theatres, the Kreutzer Theatre and the Jacobus Theatre, who are in Karlsruhe, which is Nottingham's twin city, and we go there every 4 years and they come to us. It's on a 2-year cycle. So we went there in 2016 taking Midsummer Night's Dream and A Betrayal over to them, and they had come to us in 2014 and they did productions in German of Boeing and Till Eulenspiegel.
Some of the creative projects that we've been developing over this last 6 months have been to support things like Bulwell Arts Festival, which is a week-long festival of creativity, local creativity. Local artists are able to put their art in shop windows for the week, and we have musicians and performances in unusual places. Schools get involved and we have a big open launch day. We had amazing poetry and produced a poetry booklet for that. So there's all kinds of things around the Bulwell Arts Festival that happened in July this year, and we're developing a new arts festival for Bilborough, which is really exciting. Bilborough Arts Festival, which will be happening for the first time. Again, I think it's an opportunity to have an umbrella for a week for musicians, artists and creatives to all come together and really celebrate what they can do, and to raise the profile of creativity so that people see that Nottingham North is a place to be creative. Yeah.
I don't like that clown.
It's just a tenant to leaseholders fun day.
Go! Cheer for your team. Say, come on, reds, come on, yellows, whatever your team is. Come on, a bit cheering. Come on, Matthew. Yeah, squeeze out. Whoa. Come on, Chloe. Keep going, guys. Come on. You need as much water as you can. Squeeze it out. Go, go, go. Someone doesn't like it.
Today, I mean, it's nearly 1 o'clock and we've got about 350 people here. So, and we've still got 2 hours to go. So, it's quite a lot of people. And if you walk around and go in, everybody seems to be sort of milling around and enjoying themselves. So, lots of youngsters have come on their own rather than just come with the parents. So, teenagers on their own and enjoying the food and the free biscuits. So, really good.
I think it's lovely. It's just really nice to see everyone like just being happy and enjoying themselves and having lots of fun. That just makes you smile, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm a Nottingham young lady, born and bred in Nottingham, but my parents are from the Caribbean.
What do you like about Nottingham?
Well, I feel at home at Nottingham because everybody knows me in Nottingham. As soon as you mention my name or mention the name Mitchell, everybody knows the Mitchell family, because through the business, through the shops, basically. You can come in, you know, Tony. You can come in. It's all right. You can come in. Yeah. Yes, just come in. I've lived in Birmingham, I've lived in London, I've lived in Warsaw, but I seem to come back to my hometown Nottingham, where I was born. There's no place like home. Nottingham is my home.